All right, to answer your first question, in your IGCSE syllabus, are you required to know how to write a quadratic function in vertex form? Right, quadratic equation in vertex form? Yes, you're required. Where does it say? Here it says, with this part of your spec, of your syllabus, it says you got to know how to find turning points of quadratics by completing the square is required, right? So when they give you the quadratic equation which has been used to draw a graph, if the equation is given in standard form, you got to know how to convert that to vertex form and find out the coordinates of the turning points. Right, let's see how to convert a quadratic equation which is in standard form to vertex form. Let's say you have been told there is a parabola, there's a graph, there's a parabola. The equation of that parabola is y equals 3x squared plus 7x plus 10. And the question is, you have been asked to find the coordinates. You have been asked to find the coordinates of the turning point. Let's say they want you to find the coordinates of the turning point using the knowledge of completing the square. So how do we do this? Y equals, what's the very first step you got to do? You got to make sure this x square's coefficient is 1. So how do you convert that to 1? 3x squared plus 7x plus 10. You got to divide this first term by 3. But if you just divide only the first term by 3, you are altering the meaning of the equation, or you're altering the function, which you are not allowed to. So how do you preserve the meaning? You got to divide all the terms of the equation by 3. Then what do we get? We get y over 3 equals 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that's x squared plus 7x over 3 plus 10 over 3. Right. So what's the next step in converting this given equation to vertex form? The next step is you got to take the half of the second term. So what's the second term here? That is 7x over 3. What is the, you got to take only the coefficient, that is 7 over 3. What is 7 over 3 is half. Let's find out here. Half of 7 over 3. Half of 7 over 3 is 7 over 6. So we write 7x over 3 as it is. You introduce something new. What is the new thing that you got to introduce? You write 7 over 6, which is half of 7 over 3. And you square it. So that is the new thing you add. But you can't just add things into an equation. When you add things to an equation, the meaning alters, the meaning gets changed. So to make sure the meaning is preserved, what do? I'm going to nullify this 7/6 squares effect. How do I nullify it? I put subtraction 7/6 squared. What happens then? The net effect is 0. 7/6 squared minus 7/6 squared is, the net effect is 0. So there's no any change in the meaning. Plus 10/3 would come as it is. So now I have y/3 equals x squared plus 7x/3. This part can be written as, let me highlight this part, what I'm highlighting in black, what I'm encircling in black. This can be converted to a whole thing square. So this can be written as x plus 7/6 whole thing squared minus 7/6 squared plus 10/3. All right. So what do we do next? We're going to write y/3 equals x plus 7/6 whole thing squared. What is 7/6 squared? 7 squared is 49 and 6 squared is 36 plus 10/3. Then we get y/3 equals x plus 7/6 whole thing squared. Let's simplify. That's going to be minus 36 and 3. What is the LCM? What's the least common multiple? That is 36. So minus 49 plus. Now, how did 3 become 36? 3 times 12 is 36. So then you got to change the numerator. You go to do 10 times 12. What is 10 times 12? It is 120. So what do we have now? We have y/3 equals x plus 7/6 whole thing squared minus, or rather, what is minus 49 plus 120? It is plus 71. So we have plus 71 over 36. Right, one more step to go. When we are writing an equation in vertex form, we got to make sure the left hand side is simply y. So let's multiply all the terms by 3 to get rid of this division 3 over here. So 3 times x plus 7/6 whole thing squared plus 71/36 multiplied by 3. We are multiplying all the terms of the equation by 3. Why are we doing that? To get rid of these 3. What's down here? So we have y equals 3 times x plus 7/6 whole thing squared. What is 71/36 times 3? We can cancel. 3 has 1 3 and 36 has 12 3's. So we get 71/12. All right, now we have written the equation in vertex form, which means now we are in a position to write the coordinates of the turning point. So what are the coordinates of the turning point? Starting with the x-coordinate. What's the x-coordinate? That is 7 over 6. But if it's plus 7 over 6, what you got to write for the coordinates of the turning point is minus 7 over 6. You got to write the opposite sign. If it's plus 7 over 6, you got to write minus 7 over 6. Comma. What's going to be the y-coordinate? That is 71 over 12. The coordinates of the turning point are minus 7 over 6. That's the x-coordinate, and the y-coordinate is 71 over 12. All right. Now, let's look at the question, or let's discuss the question that you have asked. You have asked 2025 October-November, paper 23, question number 14. Let's see how to do it. You have been told, or we have been told, the minimum point on a quadratic curve is minus 3, minus 5. Find the equation of the line of symmetry of the curve. So what's the line of symmetry? That's x equals minus 3. All right, write the equation of the curve in the form of, okay. So here, what does A stands for? The x coordinate. And what's B? The y coordinate of the turning point. Right. So then y equals x. Now what's the x coordinate of the turning point? We have been told it is minus 3. Then what do you write inside the brackets? The opposite of minus 3, that's plus 3. Whole thing squared. And what's B? B is the y coordinate of the turning point. So A is the x coordinate of the turning point. And what's B? That's the y coordinate of the turning point. So what's the y coordinate? It has been given as minus 5. So you simply write minus 5 here. Or to be more clear to you, x plus 3 whole thing squared plus, this plus comes. And what's the B? B is the y coordinate, which is minus 5. Y is equal to x plus 3 whole thing squared. Now what is plus into minus? Plus into minus is minus 5. So this is the final answer. Y equals x plus 3 whole thing squared minus 5.